So here's the unboxing from my Phantom shipment from B&H. I ordered the GoPro, the Phantom 2, and the gimbal install with the FPV. And my wife's taking this shot. Thanks to her for helping me out while I was doing all this crazy stuff. So I was excited to get this. I ordered it on February 20th. Got it yesterday, March 11th. It took a little while, but been looking forward to flying these things, and I was glad everything came in one box. And a lot of accessories in the bags, paperwork. So as I started pulling everything out, just a bag of the smaller accessories which they put together. Got a couple extra things with this. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Here's the tote vision monitor they give you. One of my batteries. The empty box basically for the gimbal. This has something to do with the video downlink. Again, I'm not an expert at this stuff yet. I'm just getting into this, so a lot of the things I received here, I didn't know what they were. This I know. It's the GoPro, and that came with it. Take care of that later. And another battery, because two came with the kit, and then I ordered a third. And here's the Phantom. Awesome. Of course, it's not in there. It's in the case that they've already put it in the case, but all the accessories were in there. And then here's the Go Professional case that came with the kit. So we're going to take a look at this. I was really looking forward to seeing how sturdy, how good quality this case is compared to a Pelican. And I think I'm pretty happy with it. You could see what it sounds like there. I figured I'd do that. I just wanted to hear that. And so it looks cool. It's got wheels. And at least it fits what we'll need for the Phantom. I finally get to open it and take a look for the first time. And that's how they packaged it. Now I gotta, there's a piece of paper. It has some instructions. I haven't hardly taken a look at it yet. And there was some sort of residue, some type of blue dust on it. I think it's probably just from that type of foam. But I brushed some of that off. So I was kind of surprised that it didn't come with the propellers on the rotors. I assumed it was going to come ready to fly out of the box. So I thought it would have the GoPro in the gimbal already. So that's just something I had expected, and it wasn't the case. I don't think that's a big deal, but it was a bit of a surprise for me. And there's a good look at the case. Yeah, cool. The foam's really sturdy. Okay, so here's the accessories that we're going to take a look at. Opening up the GoPro. I just got another GoPro not too long ago, so we already, you know what a GoPro is if you're watching this. So I guess that's the empty bag for the IOSD. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. And don't laugh at me. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. So this is the old Phantom battery, and I'm not sure why they included this in the kit. I'm sure I'll figure it out. They said something it was about to charge batteries or something. Not sure. There's the RCA cable adapter, the RCA adapter. They included a battery pack for the LCD monitor. And they B&H I was able to talk them into giving me a SanDisk card because they were giving them away with the purchase of a GoPro. And I said, hey, if I'm spending $400 on a GoPro, I get a card. But if I'm spending $2,400 on this kit, shouldn't I get a card? And they agreed eventually. And here's the LCD. It does feel really cheap. Of course, I haven't used it yet, but feels light, feels very plasticky. But I haven't seen it. I've read a lot of complaints about it, but you know, whatever came with it. If I want to go a better quality, I'll buy a different one. There's just a kind of a look at it there. One of our boxes, the AVL 58. So again, I am not an expert with these components. This is my first time getting into the Phantom and RC and having the camera stuff, so I'm just trying to figure this out. I just wanted to show this unboxing because I couldn't find any unboxings of these B&H kits, and I thought it would be helpful. I think a lot of people are getting these B&H kits now that they started shipping out. So hopefully we see some more unboxings with people better than me that know what everything is right away. And there's a charger, obviously. I'm just narrating as I'm watching this. That's probably obvious by now. So a good look at that. And then the gimbal box, there's some accessories in there, but it was obviously light. It was empty because the gimbal is on the Phantom. A little bit of paperwork, some spare pieces for the gimbal are in there. Wish I had a remote clue of what any of that's for. Looks like a Lego steering wheel. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so here's the Phantom 2 flight batteries. And again, one comes in the Phantom. Then in this B&H kit, they give you a battery as part of the kit. And then I bought a third battery. Figure probably end up wanting to use that. And the kit I got, I'll put the text on here, but it's the DJI 2K9. And that at the time I bought it, it was $2,193.50. I think it's gone down a few bucks. So I took that sticker off the battery, pulling the battery out. I don't want to accidentally start this thing while I'm in the house. So I guess I'm going to charge the batteries today and try to get a flight out of it tonight if we can. Although it's a little windy here in Folsom, California, and I don't know if I'm gonna try it out my first time in the wind. And there's a good look at it. This is how B&H does the install of everything. Looks pretty clean. It's better than I could have done. I am not inclined to do stuff like this. I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. So I was more than willing to pay a reputable professional to put this together, and then I have a hobby shop here in town where I could take it to if there's further issues. I just hope it flies okay, and I hope everything's installed right. Here's the box for the Phantom, which I actually forgot about. I thought, oh my gosh, they didn't include the props. But this was behind me, so. We've got the paperwork in there. So in the box here, it's the standard stuff. You're probably aware of this: the quick start guide, some instructions, DJI stickers, everything you would think would be in there. I'll need to read these things before I attempt to fly today. And there's the props. Got the controller. I assume this box is our is the charger for the flight batteries. And I'm also really glad that this kit, this Phantom, came with extra props, because I'm sure I'll bust them up. So it's nice to have some extras now. I have no idea what that is. Do you? I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out. Some Phantom cards, so you could be their advertisement. And finally, the controller. One thing I did notice was that the controls are a lot looser than I thought they would be, so that'll be really interesting to take out. I like the feel of it. The size is great. I think I'm going to keep the paper on there for a while so I can get really comfortable with the instructions and which direction I'm going. So I'm ready to do a little research and get the props on and hopefully get this thing flying today. I hope this video helps folks out like myself who was looking for a B&H bundle unboxing and couldn't find one. I hope this was thorough enough, and I made this video using my Canon XA10, using this GoPro, as well as my Canon G10 on the other side, right there. And had some fun doing it. Hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful.